You'll just simply hear Americans be like,
military, we're the strongest military in the world, bro. With the US military, bro.
all the people who want to come to America, do not come to the United States of America. It is overrated. It is terrible. Don't take my opinion on it. Here we have a Russian queen who is fed up of living in America. To all the Russians who still watch my videos after the ban of YouTube, hear it for yourself.
And honestly, analyzing all my 18 years in America, I just came to a conclusion. It's been lots of life lessons and so far lots of disappointment. Maybe
Yep, that's America. You see, I'm a foreigner too. I live in America 10 years. 10 years. Oh, this is going to anger so many Americans. I do not care. You see, America is overrated. Okay, it's overrated. Now, overrated does not mean bad, but it's so overhyped. It's so overrated. I mean, guys, America is literally the same as any other mildly developed country. Literally. The only real benefit of coming to America is maybe just getting a so-called American degree and then going back to your country, because if you have an American degree, you're more likely to get a good job. But that's it. There's no jobs. Okay, the job market is horrible here in America. There's a cost of living crisis. There's a homeless crisis. How are you the richest country in the world? You have a homeless crisis. The politics is absolutely horrendous. Okay? You literally are a wage slave. Most Americans are a wage slave. Okay, there is no more middle class. That's the disappointment here. Okay? I want all the foreigners who think that America is this gloom, this land of paradise. Oh, but
it's the land of opportunity, bro. It's the land of opportunity.
Yeah, bro. Maybe 20, 30 years ago, there was opportunity here. Yeah, that's gone. That's gone, by the way. For the most part. I mean, I've heard some stories of Americans, people overseas who come from their shithole countries or whatever, and they're like, oh, wow, I made something of myself. Like, yeah, good for you. I mean, if you come from a shithole country like Venezuela, I mean, of course, America's gonna seem like a wonderland to you. But if you come from a place like my country, or hell, even Russia, I mean, Russia is nowhere near a shithole. If you think that it is, then you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. Or you simply just haven't been to America, because America and Russia are honestly the same. They have the same problems. They both seem the same. There's really no difference in them whatsoever. Okay? Let's continue. All right, before
it's not the country for me, seriously, especially after getting into this spiritual path. I just don't see the reason to be here. I feel like everything is wrong. People think wrong. People look wrong. I just feel like I don't belong. I feel like
Yep. And again, this is going to anger a lot of Americans, but a lot of Americans, they're very hollow. They're very hollow people. I've noticed that. They're very hollow. Because America has no culture, no traditions, none of that. So Americans really actually have nothing to develop a sense of some type of personality around, like you'll see in like other countries and whatnot. Bro, you'll just simply hear Americans be like,
military, we're the strongest military in the world, bro. With the US military, bro.
just because you have the best military in the world, I wouldn't even call it the best military in the world, to be honest. Well, I guess you can. I guess you can, because that's a whole different video in on itself. The American military, is it truly the best in the world? Because America's military is literally just airstriking people left, right, and center. Many experts and critics have already noted that the US military has outdated tactics and whatnot. But, you know, it depends. If you want to call America's military the best, go ahead. I'm not really going to debate you on that. But that's a bit off topic. But that's all I'll see most Americans say. It's, oh, but the US military, bro. Our military, nobody's better than America. Okay. What traditions do you have? I mean, guys, the only traditional thing that America has is literally 4th of July. And there's so many countries with Independence Day. So it's like, okay, cool. What else? There's Thanksgiving. No other country has that. Guys, I'm being completely objective here. I've lived here for 10 years. I'm just listening to things that I've just noticed. Thanksgiving is quite traditional. But that's about it. I mean, America doesn't really have anything else traditional. There's also the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is traditional too. That's a uniquely American thing. I cannot lie. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, there's no culture, no traditions. Everywhere is the same. The people are kind of just, I mean, I've met some great Americans. I met some smart Americans and whatnot. But overall, you know, it's just like the people are kind of just meh. But again, just being objective, it's kind of like this everywhere else. So I will say that. But again, that's my point. Okay, that's my point. Okay, like America's overrated. Again, that is my original point of the video. That America is overrated. America is like everywhere else. Okay, so again, overrated does not mean bad, because I know I'm gonna have so many Americans blasting my comments because of what I said. Again, overrated does not mean bad. Okay,
I have to go. That's why things don't work out for me. That's why things happen. Just get out of my life. So maybe I should choose different path. What do you guys think?
yeah, so you know, yeah, this is how so many people feel. This is how we feel right now. This is how me and my family feel right now. Me and my brother were just having a conversation the other day about this. He was like, you know, living here, I realized there's absolutely nothing special or unique. America is just like our country, which is Barbados. It's nothing special. I remember when I first came to the United States, I was so happy. I was so joyful. I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much things to look forward to. 10 years in, all of that gone. So to all the foreigners out there, right, who think, oh, if I move to America, everything will change. Unless you're from a super duper shithole country like Venezuela, yeah, buddy, it's not really gonna change. If anything, it might get worse for you. It might get worse for you. America is not what you think it is. You want to become a wage slave? Okay, you come here. You want to come and get a college degree that doesn't matter? Okay, yeah, you come here. Because, guys, this is the thing about America. If you don't have money, you're not going anywhere. America is an oligarchy. You need money. You need money. And unfortunately, the oligarchy in America obviously owns the vast majority of the wealth. I mean, 80% of the wealth is owned by 1% of the population. So yeah, good luck trying to build wealth when you have corporations against you who are actively trying to not raise wages, who are actively raising prices on every single shit left, right, and center. The mortgage crisis. Americans can't even buy homes anymore, by the way. Yeah. Gen Z can't even retire. It's already been reported that Gen Z Americans will not be able to retire when they're old. Yeah, that's how bad it is, folks. Okay. So many more people are still living with their parents within the age of 30 years old in the US. 70% of America have less than $1,000 in their bank account. I'm just stating the facts. If you are an American and you're gonna come here in my comments and you're gonna deny what I just said, you are lying. Most people in America are struggling right now. The health insurance system is so horrendous. I mean, oh my goodness, man. I mean, I went to the dentist the other day and oh my goodness, the charge on that was horrendous. I was like, oh hell nah. I'm gonna go back to Barbados and do my teeth there. So yeah, guys, you know, I'm gonna get Americans in my comments, you know, blasting me, saying, oh well, if you don't like America, why don't you go back to your country? Well, yeah, I will. I mean, most Caribbean people that go overseas, they always return back to their country. That is a fact. You can go Google the statistics on that. I will. This country has done absolutely nothing for me. I've been here for 10 years. The only good thing that America has is minimum wage jobs left, right, and center. Because in Barbados, it is hard to get a job unless you have a degree. Like a low-end minimum wage job. I'll be objective and I will say this, you know, there is a way that you can build wealth in America. And that's by basically like working your ass off. But let's be real here, folks. We shouldn't really have to be doing that. I mean, you could sit your ass there and work 2 jobs. But like, you shouldn't be needing to work 2 blasted jobs. To comfortably build wealth, to have a comfortable lifestyle. Guys, like a good 47% of Americans, if I'm not mistaken, like a good 30 to 47% of Americans have 2 jobs. That's horrible. That is horrible. 2 jobs. If you need to work 2 jobs, that's bad. That means that your economy is shit. And more than a quarter of Americans have a second job. Yeah. So all you foreigners who want to come here, come to America, yeah. It's overrated, bro. It's overrated. It's overrated as hell. Especially if you don't have any type of money, you're basically starting from the bottom. Yeah, good luck with that. It's hard to move up the ladder in America. And in fact, actually, statistically speaking, wherever you are right now is the way how you're gonna die. So if you're poor, you're most likely gonna die poor. If you're rich, you're most likely gonna die rich in America. That's how it is. Again, that's how the system of oligarchy works. Okay, unfortunately. So yeah, guys, this is a video that I've been meaning to do for a long time. Like I said, I'm going to be posting different types of videos, not just reaction videos, you know. Honestly, I was kind of just waiting until I get more and more subscribers and enough subscribers, but I will be posting more types of videos like this, you know, changing up my content a bit now that I have a bit of an audience to watch me. Okay, so yeah, tell me your opinions in the comments. And this video was more so for all the Russian people who think that America is this dreamland. Okay, I just want y'all to hear that. Okay, so all right, subscribe for more.